stands around the pagoda at the straightaway, and they're here to see, feel, and hear. I think you'll hear birds. You'll definitely hear some cheers when we get to totality.
Yeah, this is one of just a few locations where NASA is doing their live broadcast here at the Motor Speedway, and the excitement is definitely building out here. And what about the weather?
We're in good shape. Look at this. I mean, just as expected, the high, thin cirrus clouds around. The most important 3 feet in auto racing is also the most important 3 feet in the Eclipse. I think a lot of people wanted to be on the yard of bricks. Everybody's being nice and social. You know, in our solar system, we're like that. We're very friendly, and so it's all good. But that's going to be an iconic picture for hundreds of years.
Yes, and we do have team coverage this afternoon. We have our Todd Clausen live at Holcomb Observatory at Butler University. Our Rachel Wilkerson is live today for us in Anderson, but we begin first here with our own Mark Mullins live down in Bloomington at Memorial Stadium. Mark?
It is excitement down here at Memorial Stadium. In fact, on this large stage behind me, Mae Jemison just gave a moving speech. She just left the stage. She's a former NASA astronaut who is the first woman of color to visit space. The next big star to take the stage will be Captain Kirk himself from the Starship Enterprise. William Shatner will deliver a spoken word performance, and a lot of people are very excited about that. After he's done, the real star of the show, the sun and the total eclipse will happen. And then after that, Janelle Monáe, a Grammy-nominated artist and actress, will give a concert that lasts well into the afternoon. Of course, IU's talent, the marching band, and the dancers have all taken a part of this production and really made this a community effort, expecting 25,000 people and 300,000 here in the city of Bloomington. Our coverage continues up in Madison County. Rachel Wilkerson is in Anderson. Rachel, what's things looking like up there?
Hey Mark, well I'm at Harris Park Racing and Casino. The party started around 1 o'clock. A family-friendly event with live music, food, and of course, rides for the kids. That's where you'll find me. Who doesn't love a slide like this? And joining me is Brittany and Kai. Kai, how excited are you for the solar eclipse?
And I am excited to spend it with my son, Kai Rhodes, this year.
Are you ready to race?
Yes.
Yes.
He said he was going to beat me. Let's see. You ready? Let's go. So much fun happening here. This doesn't end until 5 o'clock, and if you don't have your glasses, you can find them here for free. We're going to toss it over to Todd. Hey, Todd.
Yeah, Rachel, just as nice here on the campus of Butler University in front of the Holcomb Observatory. Great setup here at Butler. You can see the crowd starting to gather on the grass in front of the observatory. Hey, I love your hat. You ready for the eclipse? All right. One of the cool things they're doing here at Butler is a lot of the students in the astronomy and the earth science department have telescopes set up, and you can kind of look at the line here. We have Chase here manning this telescope, and look at the line of people starting to look at the eclipse as it's begun. And we're waiting on totality, obviously, just like everybody else. But the crowd extends further off beyond the telescopes that are set up there, off in the distance, and we could not ask for better weather. The excitement's been building. I'd estimate there's probably over a couple thousand people that have showed up here to Butler. If you're in the neighborhood, come on over. It's a totally free event, and it should be absolutely spectacular as we get here towards totality. We have a beautiful view towards the southeast of the sun. The key to this whole entire thing, as Kevin kind of alluded to earlier, it was the forecast. And Kyle, we're really lucking out here with just these high, thin clouds outside right now.
Yeah, Todd, you know, we had clouds and rain yesterday. We got more clouds and rain tomorrow, but today we are seeing a lot of clear sky, and I want to show you this incredible perspective. You see how the clouds kind of disappear over the Pacific Ocean here. That's actually the shadow of the moon, and of course that is sliding our direction. At this point, we've got the sun that's about a third of the way to a half of the way obscured at this point, and there's that visible satellite while we can still use it before we get completely into the shadow here. And you can still see some of these high, thin clouds, but they've really been lifting just to the north of Indianapolis. So we've got pretty clear skies here down into the Bloomington area where Mark was, Seymour, and Columbus as well. And that's how things are going to stay here over the next several hours. The thin clouds for us, those thicker clouds down toward the Ohio River and, of course, into Kentucky. We'll see that peak totality for Indy around 3:08, a couple minutes earlier there in Bloomington and Greencastle, but just great weather to be out there this afternoon as we've got temperatures in the mid-70s. But Nicole, as we get to totality here, we are going to see that temperature drop a few degrees around 3 o'clock.
All right, Kyle, thank you. It is beautiful out here at IMS, and today's event is sponsored by Purdue. And Kevin, you found some Purdue students here.
I had to go to the young and athletic, look at them, because they had to jump the wall from the track into the pits area. Okay, as you're looking up there, can you see me?
No, I
Okay,
can't.
good. You're supposed to be looking at the eclipse. What do you see?
It's like half covered by the moon.
And you're a Purdue student?
Yes.
What's your name?
I'm Michaela. I am Natalie.
I'm Jude.
I'm Nico.
All right, guys, we got to ask you since you're here, who's going to win tonight?
Definitely Purdue.
Can we get a boiler up? 1, 2, 3.
Boiler up! One thing, you're from where?
Albuquerque, New Mexico.
And we're standing at the Motor Speedway, so we have to talk racing for a second. What two famous drivers are from New Mexico?
Ooh,
I just know the Unser family.
Yep. Bobby and Al Unser.
Yeah.
Multiple winners, and you're from?
San Diego.
Okay, what's the coolest thing ever to happen in San Diego? I'm
Trick
putting you on the
question,
spot.
trick
This has to
question.
be the coolest thing ever
This
to
is
happen in
amazing.
Indianapolis in over 819 years.
Wow.
Since a total eclipse has impacted Indianapolis. That's something.
Kevin, we've met so many people out here today who came all the way here to the Motor Speedway. I met a man who flew in from California this morning, and we asked them one question. Why did you choose the Indianapolis Motor Speedway? Take a listen to what they had to say. This is the racing capital of the world. Is this your first time here?
Yes, yeah.
What do you think so far?
Oh, it's fabulous. It's really interesting.
Well, it's the greatest place in the world for anything, especially racing, but in a historic event like this, why not be here at the greatest place to experience it?
I love that. Are you an Indy 500 fan?
Yes, born and raised.
I think this is fabulous. I am just so impressed with all of the things that are going on for the children and the families. It's a wonderful experience already, and we haven't even gotten to the eclipse.
Can I get a go Purdue? There has been a lot out here for fans to experience here today. A lot of fun.
I almost startled you. I had to get
What'd you
closer
get?
to be able to hear you. So I'm going to show these kids my Purdue ID from 1987.
Purdue alum here.
And let's see. All right, this is a
Boiler up.
Purdue ID around circa 1987. What do you think?
Okay. Wow.
Oh,
They
they're
don't know what
saying,
to say,
okay,
Kevin.
well, there's no barcode. You can't just swipe a master's degree back in the day.
Yes. And so you see drones up in the air. There's a lot of media out here. You can see all the people on the track ready to watch the total solar eclipse.
I think the picture is going to be everybody with their head tilted up.
Uh-huh.
And then the pagoda will be in the shots for a lot of photographers. And so it will be quite a moment. And I think we just need to soak up the fact that those residents, us in central Indiana, didn't have to do anything special but walk outside today to be able to witness something so rare. You guys, head back over the wall. Hopefully no one has a pulled
Have
hamstring.
fun, everyone.
Have a good college
We do
career
wanna
and enjoy the
send it
moment.
Back to Bloomington now, where William Shatner is today. A lot of fun down in Bloomington as well.
You Can Call Me Bill, an acclaimed new documentary about Mr. Shatner with director Alexander O'Philippe and Mr. Shatner in attendance tonight as special guests. So this afternoon, Mr. Shatner is going to treat us to a spoken word performance entitled Welcoming the Darkness in collaboration with the best students and faculty in the world from IU's world-renowned Jacobs School of Music. The performance will feature student musicians from Notice, the Jacobs School's internationally acclaimed contemporary vocal ensemble, performing original music written and conducted by Professor Dominique Diorio of the Jacobs School. Now, please join me in giving a warm Hoosier welcome to William Shatner.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'd like to think that we're sitting around a campfire. A rather large group and a rather large fire, but nonetheless, we're here to share a campfire story. The moon is going to block the view of the sun to a small group of people on Earth, and we're among the lucky ones. What we are witnessing this afternoon is so filled with mystery and awe and chance and luck and maybe divine intervention, we just don't know. So we can ascribe it to the magic of nature. Over 4.5 billion years ago, a body the size of Mars glanced off the protoplanet Earth, knocking off a huge chunk of Earth's surface, and eventually it settled into a ball that revolved around the Earth, the planet Earth, and so the moon was born. And in fact, if it weren't for the moon, the Earth would be an entirely different place. The moon, with its gravitation forces, offers a dynamic to the Earth that is essential to life as we know it. And what an extraordinary event, with so many uncountable billions of miles of space, for the eclipse to happen, the eclipse happening right here, now. For example,
You were just listening to William Shatner speaking at the crowd at the Hoosier Cosmic Celebration at IU Bloomington. I'm Rachel Wilkerson in Anderson. I want to let you know about another event that people are celebrating and waiting to watch the solar eclipse. That's at Mound State Park in Anderson. The gates opened at 7 a.m. for those who were traveling in, but they are now at full capacity. The park was expecting people to flock there today. People I saw were coming from Minnesota, Illinois, Florida, people from all over. They had their binoculars, setting up their chairs, their snacks. For one Chicagoan, being in the path of totality is a bucket list item that he's excited to check off. We watched him as he was setting up his gear. Check it out.
I kind of really like the astronomy stuff, and I've been anticipating this. I've been watching YouTube videos, and so I have some things to expect this time. So there's nature things that we want to look at, there's color things we want to look at. So this is going to do a burst of the eclipse so we can kind of see that. And this one's going to kind of watch the crowds and maybe listen for the animals and kind of experience that. So this is one of my bucket list items. One was last year for the annular eclipse, and this is the total eclipse. And I'm expecting a total blackout. I'm expecting nature to, the evening critters to come out just for the 3 minutes or so. So I'm excited about it. It's going to be really cool.
All right.
And everything I've heard, everyone talks about how it's life-changing.
Everyone there was so excited. There are 460 parking spots that needed to be filled. All 460 of those were filled. There are also 76 campsites, and those were completely full throughout the entire weekend. As I mentioned, people are just excited and ready for that for the totality. Nicole and Kevin.
Yeah, we're here live at IMS, the racing capital of the world, where people from all 50 states bought tickets to be here today. People from 25 different countries, and we met some new friends.
So Elio Castroneves is famous for climbing the fence. You guys are now famous for climbing the wall from the track into the pits. Hoosiers and out-of-town guests, you guys shake hands because it's all about meeting everybody, welcoming people to the Motor Speedway from across the country. You're from where?
Indianapolis.
Indianapolis.
Okay, and you went to Indiana West?
Yeah, into Indiana West.
Okay, where are you from?
I'm from New York.
I'm coming from San Francisco.
And so you road trip just for this?
Well, we flew into Chicago.
Okay.
And then we drove down here.
Okay, but it was intentional for this moment.
Absolutely.
You said you were in Bloomington. What was going on there?
Yeah.
There was like William Shatner was giving like a memorial speech or something at a stadium. Yeah, crazy.
And we're starting to notice some changes here at IMS. Kind of describe to me for people at home what we're feeling, what we're seeing out here right now as we get closer to totality.
Yeah, it's definitely feeling like a little chillier, and I feel like it's getting darker. We're getting really close. I'm hyped.
Could you describe what the Golden Gate Bridge would look like with the total eclipse near it? Wouldn't that be something?
It would be beautiful.
But we've got our own beauty. It'll be the pagoda, the Yard of Bricks, Hoosiers, and all guests here for the total eclipse.
Yes, it's an amazing day. What made you guys choose the Motor Speedway?
I've always been like an IndyCar fan, and I've always wanted to make it out here anyways, so it all lined up, and it was just perfect.
Can I apologize to our Hoosier friends? Let's just hug it out here. I mean, you didn't get as much airtime because you live here, you know? All right.
We appreciate you guys. And our Adam Schooms has a very cool assignment today. He's actually on a flight where the people on that flight are going to see the eclipse up in the air. He caught up with them, giving us a preview of what they expect.
I made it through security here at the airport in Austin, Texas, and all these people behind me in my terminal are expected to get a bird's eye view of the total solar eclipse.
I have a band, it's called The Sonic Universe. It's all about cosmic phenomena, and so I had to be here.
It's all a part of Southwest's Solar Celebration event.
I'm excited to see the full totality, like sunset all around us.
The plane will fly in the predicted direct path of the eclipse from Austin to Indy.
There should be a really nice view of like the shadow from the eclipse.
I saw the totality in Columbia, South Carolina in 2017. I live out in Las Vegas, and I'm looking forward to seeing it from the air this time.
I have my glasses and my camera ready, and I can't wait to show you what I get to see through my day of totality. I'm Adam Schooms, WRTV.
And you're looking live down the straightaway at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway to the scoring pylon. At the top of that is the windsock. There's not much of a breeze right now, and the thin cirrus clouds are acting like a dimmer switch. Just toning this down a little bit, but I think setting the stage will offer some spectacular views.
Yeah, we are starting to feel like get a little cooler out here. As mentioned, it's a little grayer. You see a partial eclipse right now at this moment, so we are getting closer and closer, and all these fans up in the stands are ready to see it because today it's all about the total solar eclipse. We are 48 days away from the 108th running of the Indy 500, but here at the racing capital of the world today, it's all about seeing the solar eclipse.
And we've got media from all over the country right on down this line, and of course NASA is kind of headlining the coverage here at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway to the rest of the world. It's one of just a couple select locations where they've chosen to broadcast. And you hear on the speakers, there's a running commentary of the phases that we're going through and how we're headed then to totality. Todd, to Butler, here we come.
Yeah, thank you there, Kevin. I think I found our youngest future astronomer here, and this is Amir Crawford. He comes from the Chicago suburbs, and they came all the way down to Butler to see this event. And you're all ready for the totality almost here, Amir?
Yes.
Yeah. All right, before you were telling me what your favorite part is, and what was that?
Bailey's beads.
Bailey's beads. So he is looking forward to the Bailey's beads part of it. And you're going to NASA pretty soon, right, with your family?
Yes.
And next June, is that what Grandma told me?
Yes.
All right, and so he knows all the planets, he knows everything about the solar system, and he knows a lot more about astronomy than I do after just talking to him. So thank you for Amir. Enjoy the total eclipse. We're going to walk over here. That lady with that crazy hat that we saw earlier, I found out she came a long way, so let's go find her. And one of the few things I've noticed so far here is I'm not squinting nearly as much anymore, and that's because we're getting closer to totality. And so that's good. It's kind of calmed down, and the breeze is here a little bit as well. And she doesn't know I'm coming, so we'll see how this goes. Everybody getting excited? Yeah? All right. So I also found the person I think maybe here at Butler that has traveled the furthest, and you came all the way from?
Hawaii.
Hawaii, all the way here to Butler University. And this isn't your first eclipse, is it?
It's my third eclipse.
Third eclipse.
30 eclipse.
30 eclipse.
Hence the hat.
Hence the hat. What do you think that thing's going to do when we hit totality?
just want to be ready.
It's going to beam you up. So, all right. So everybody here in the crowd has their glasses ready, and we're going to look at totality soon. But there's a group of scientists also looking at totality in a completely different way for scientific purposes. And WRTV's Meredith Hackler has that report.
This map shows how long it has been in each part of the state since a total solar eclipse has happened.
So there hasn't been a total eclipse in Indianapolis in more than 800 years. And so it is really a big deal to have such an amazing celestial event happen right in our backyard.
Obviously, since then, technology and what we know about space and the sun has evolved. During the upcoming solar eclipse, scientists will be able to study a portion of the sun they normally can't.
For the first time, we will be studying the outer layers of the sun, the corona, and we'll be studying it in polarized light.
35 teams of students across the country and right here in Indiana will spread out along the path of totality and make a movie of the eclipse with a special telescope they've all been trained to use.
I've been super interested in space and the stars since I was a little kid, around 6 years old.
Kira Bosch is one of the students that will be studying the sun on the day of the solar eclipse.
What I'm looking forward to the most of this project is being able to work with so many other people and also being able to study something that I haven't had the opportunity to study.
Once the images are taken from multiple parts of the country, it will equal out to about an hour-long video. That video is something scientists say can be beneficial for solar flares, which in some cases have the potential to interfere with telecommunication and satellites.
If we can predict when these solar flares might happen, these dangerous solar flares, for example, then that will help us prepare better for the event.
In Indianapolis, Meredith Hackler, WRTV.
All right, we're back here at Butler University, and here's the telescopes I was telling you about, and this is Chase, and he's part of the program here, and he's allowing all these different people to come look at this. So tell us, as a student, and CJ, you can get in here too, as a student, you know, how lucky are you that it's happening, one, during your 4 to how many years are in college? Because I assume you probably have to study a little bit more than just 4 years for your program.
Yeah, this is really perfect for us. We got in just at the right time, and this is the perfect day. We got perfect weather. We're super stoked. This is better than Christmas for us. Yeah, we're really lucky. Right place, right time, perfect conditions, all that.
All right, and CJ, what's going to be your favorite part here as we get into totality here shortly?
My favorite part is the fact that this is a once-in-a-lifetime chance. The next one will be in Montana, I think, in 2044.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be there.
Yeah.
I never once thought that me coming to Butler would actually let me experience this. I'm ecstatic with this.
Yeah, well, I've been in Indianapolis for 17 years, and I never thought I'd be experiencing a total eclipse either. Thank you guys for all the help and the good work you guys are doing here with this great event that they have going on here at Butler University. Kevin and Nicole, back to you at IMS.
Todd, we are inching closer and closer to totality. We are here at the Motor Speedway. Kevin,
sorry
what
if
are
I'm
you seeing?
I am seeing something spectacular. Of course, the moon is about 240,000 miles away. The sun is 93 million miles away, and we're witnessing this through clouds that are generally 15 to 20,000 feet up, made of ice crystals, and it's kind of just filtering that sunshine. And so it's a beautiful combination.
Yeah, just minutes ago, they had a timer up on the screen here that said 15 minutes. The crowd started cheering. They are getting so excited as they show the totality in other places across North America.
I think we'd like to gather together as a community for big events like this. In Indiana, in the world, this is a premier spot, but another is one of the wonders of the world.
In Niagara Falls, where we have one of our sister station reporters, Michael Schwartz. Let's toss it out to you.
Hey guys, how are you? Well, the temperature has definitely gone down a little bit within the last few hours, but the issue right now is the clouds, and that's something that we're going to be watching. We've been watching for the first few hours of the afternoon, but that is something that is still hovering over this area right now. There was a breaking point over Cleveland at one point, but it may be a little too late by the time totality happens here in really just less than 30 minutes now. It's passing through Dallas. It's on its way through Arkansas, Missouri, Kentucky before it gets to us here in Western New York. There are crowds lined up On the Canadian side, that looks more like a concert lawn. There's a lot of crowds here. There's a lot of people, hundreds of people here throughout Niagara Falls, throughout the different points to view it. But I think the weather, the last minute, turned off a lot of people. They went up closer to Maine, Vermont, where they have clearer skies right now. So those eclipse watchers that have been planning this trip for years may have made a last-minute audible. What happens as the eclipse moves further up northeast toward us here in western New York is actually the shadow is going to elongate. So that means that the eclipse is going to last here for about 3 minutes and 38 seconds. Well, that's about the length of the Beatles song, Here Comes the Sun. Kind of ironic as we're looking for that sun on a cloudy day, and we're hoping that there's a little peep of sunlight to see that total eclipse. Again, for darkness to appear. It's not going to happen here for another 120 years. Hasn't happened since 1925. So people have come from all over the country. I've heard of people from Austria, Germany, Australia coming here. Schools are off, businesses are closed, and the focus is on just this moment right now. Temperature winding down, as is the time until we get to that totality moment that, again, we hope the sun makes a full appearance for. But we have to cross our fingers, as we say in Buffalo, and just wait to see what happens when game time appears.
All right, thank you so much. We have the perfect view here at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway where we are nearing totality. Kevin, what are you seeing?
My shoulders are getting tight, my neck is getting sore, but it's all going to pay off here in a second.
Cool.
And look at everybody. It's all as if we're watching a movie.
Yes, it
Everybody's
is.
sitting there, this dramatic music playing as they sit here along the front stretch at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, waiting for the big moment. And just so you know at home, we will stop talking.
Yes.
And just observe the beauty
Bring it all to you.
of the moment and just let it happen. And of course, if you can step outside at home, wherever you happen to be, and witness it with your own eyes, because I think it's something for all the senses, and I know that the goosebumps are going to build. They will look like mini mountains.
Mini mountains. Let's toss it out to our Rachel Wilkerson in Anderson. Rachel, how's it looking there?
Oh, we're noticing the changes already. People are in their seats, ready to go. We have Marsha and Lana. They have their glasses on.
Yes, this is awesome because we've never seen a total eclipse before, and already this will be the last time. We won't be around for the next one. I was hoping to see that Devil's Comet thing they talked about, but
Yeah, they've been sitting here just waiting for this moment. What are you most excited about, Lana?
I think just because it's our first time ever to see it, and I just always wondered what it was like. I can feel the air getting cooler already.
Yeah, Kevin mentioned that this is like watching a movie. Would you
yeah,
agree?
it's supposed to cool down about 8 degrees, and yeah, it's awesome.
Yep. So as you mentioned, we're getting closer and closer. People are sitting here waiting for that big moment, and so are we. It's exciting to watch. Todd?
Street lamps just came on here on the streets of the Butler campus. You can feel the temperatures have definitely gotten a little bit cooler out, and you can see the darkness starting to fall here across the campus. Just looked with my solar glasses up there, and we're very, very close to getting to totality here, but you can definitely really in just the last couple minutes notice the change that is happening here on the north side of Indianapolis. Truly remarkable. I didn't know what it was going to kind of feel like and be like, but as Kevin alluded to, I too am starting to get some goosebumps here. This is really, really magical taking place here right in central Indiana. Truly a once-in-a-lifetime experience. Kevin and Cole?
And, you know, everybody's had the analogy now. It's like a 3D drive-in movie, and I've often thought the Motor Speedway could have the world's largest drive-in movie, and so here it is.
It's the perfect space for it. These fans have been up here for hours now waiting for this moment.
I'll draw one more analogy to the race. We're used to Jim Neighbors singing Back Home Again in Indiana. Yes. Well, the Eclipse, after an 819-year absence as far as Indianapolis is concerned, is back home in Indiana.
And we're
so
here at
it's happening.
An iconic place. Look at you.
Yeah, the goosebumps are forming. I mean, if you come to the track and you're here for the race and you have the military flyover, the goosebumps happen naturally. And I think this will be an emotional experience for folks, a memorable experience, and it's one of these that you want to share with others. And so that's why there's this sense of probably 50,000 people here at this point. We're going to go back to the Hoosier Cosmic celebration and listen in there for a minute. Any great event has anticipation. The building
up right
to
now.
the moment. And you can think about if you've got folks here from 25 countries and all 50 states. When I was sitting out on 16th Street, I saw license plates from Canada, from Virginia, from California.
Yeah.
And so there's a lot of planning that have gone into this. As we go into totality, do a few things. Look for Venus and Jupiter. Take a second and not take your glasses off and look at what will be almost a 360-degree sunset to enjoy. Listen to see if you can hear the birds in your neighborhood, and just feel the event.
Enjoy the moment, and that's what everyone here is doing. They're preparing for that moment. They have their glasses on in the crowd. They have been waiting up here in these stands here at the racing capital of the world for hours now for this exact moment. Indianapolis Motor Speedway said 50,000 people are here today along with us.
Couple of things to look for. You'll see the corona of the sun. You may see the diamond ring effect, like a big burst of light, as if you have the wedding band and then the diamond from that. And then there may be solar prominences that are visible as well. So these are all little nuances that you can look for through your glasses. But take note of it, because everybody that's not here is going to be asking you questions about what you saw and what the experience was like.
And the Motor Speedway is one of just a few locations where NASA is actually broadcasting live. They chose right here in Indianapolis, so we want to listen live into their feed and get you caught up there.
Coronal mass ejection, but don't fact check me on that because I'm just a novice. But there's actually two on the Bob. You got to look at that. Yeah. There's two. Look at the
30 seconds. William.
30 seconds left in totality. Jump in there. Take a look. It's great because we have telescopes out here for people to look at and actually see total eclipse through it.
Corona.
And
we're getting close.
I don't know what you guys are seeing on television. But
10 seconds. We got to cut it off.
Okay. All right. Here we go. 10 seconds before we need to put our glasses back on.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
You're good. You're good. We put the cap back on the telescope to make sure nobody looks.
What an amazing event,
late.
Bob. There's the diamond ring. There's the second one. Oh, snap. Oh, that's amazing. It's like it was scheduled.
Yeah, somebody had the timing right here.
Oh my
man,
gosh. That's amazing.
We will see shadow bands again here.
You hear the crowd. Everybody's excited. There we go. What an amazing moment here at Saluki Stadium.
Oh my gosh.
With Bob Bear and 10,000 fans, all loving every moment of it. Bob, some final words.
Well, I think we just had an eagle fly over.
Okay, so
but incredible.
Well, that's one of those things you said. We saw animal reaction, we heard it, we felt it.
It was wonderful. So we got to keep an eye out for shadow bands. We're going to see them again in about 1 minute on the ground here.
Okay, so we'll keep looking for those shadow bands on the ground, but I got to tell you guys back at the studio, I know you guys have seen eclipses already. There's still some to come, but what an amazing moment. Back to you guys. Good weather all the way to the end.
Thank you, Blair. We are in Indianapolis. We are almost at totality. With me, I have Nikki Rail, the Associate Director for Flight Programs for the Heliophysics Division, and Denise Hill, NASA's Outreach and Communications Lead for the NASA Heliophysics Division. You guys, let's get our glasses on. And you can hear the crowds start to roar as everyone gets on their glasses. We are so, so close. Ladies, what are we seeing right now?
I mean, just the ambiance of this moment. It is beautiful. We're just seeing a really small crescent, but the light all around us, it's so dusky and just odd.
It is. I'm feeling a temperature drop already, which I can't believe. It's feeling cooler. The crowd is starting to go wild.
Yeah.
We're still seeing the
Here
crescent.
we go. Here we go.
Getting
All
close.
right.
We are so
All right,
close.
and the best soundtrack you could possibly ask for in the background here.
Absolutely.
Oh, we're so close.
Okay, just a little bit left, and you can really hear the crowd taking
here we
off.
go. They're starting to go
They cannot
wild.
be
Here
more
we
excited.
Yeah, here we go.
There we go. We're so close.
Here we go. Almost.
Almost. We are so close. And we.
Oh my gosh, there's that bright diamond ring. All right. Oh, wow. Look at that.
There it
I can
is.
see the.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. I can actually visualize the corona. I've always wanted to see that.
Wow. Look at that. Fantastic.
Oh my God, it's gorgeous.
Oh my gosh.
Absolutely
An incredible sight.
And dark.
Wow.
Wow.
Look at how dark it is. Oh my gosh.
And you can really see those streamers coming out right now. I'm seeing some bright lights around where we're seeing cratering, and I can see those streamers coming out of the corona.
And are those Bailey's beads? Are we seeing any Bailey's beads?
We were seeing some Bailey's beads. They're transitioning out a little bit, but yes, those bright light where the sunlight is shining through craters on the moon, mountains and craters. And look at those streamers of the corona. It is putting on a show.
Moly.
And it is dark.
Holy moly.
It is dark.
I got to take a peek at the crowd right now.
Oh, look at the crowd.
Oh
The
my
crowd is
gosh.
absolutely
Oh my gosh.
going wild. Everyone's got their phone out. It is now safe to look at the eclipse without your glasses.
Wow.
What an amazing sight. Folks, we've got 4 minutes here, a little under 4 minutes to enjoy this.
Wow.
And if you were in an open field right now, you'd be able to see a sunset, a 360-degree sunset all
Yes.
around us.
Yes,
And you
I
can see a little bit of
You
that
can
now.
see the light around us a little bit.
Yes.
I have to say, this is my first total eclipse, Denise.
This is my first total
Incredible to see it.
totality.
Wow.
This is a bucket list moment for me.
This is incredible. Really a once in a lifetime, unless you're an eclipse chaser, which I'm considering it.
I might
I'm
become one after
considering
this.
I quit my job.
Wow,
Oh my
fantastic.
gosh.
Oh
We
my
spent
gosh.
so long trying to see that corona, and to see it with my eyes.
Yes.
Your own eyes. Wow, just gorgeous.
I'm just in awe of
Yes.
being this person on this rock moving around the sun.
Yes.
I can't even believe it right now.
Yeah, and to share this moment together with 50, 60,000 people all looking up at the moon and the sun all at once. It's just an incredible experience for all the folks here in Indy and for all the folks watching. I hope you can take, the amazing energy and excitement from this crowd. What a special moment for the United States.
Oh my gosh, did you hear that? Look at this and everybody.
Oh, there we
my
go, the
goodness.
crowds. Wow. Okay, so I think we're seeing. Yep, those beautiful
The
prominences.
corona is just putting on such a show right now. It's got my
Yes.
full attention.
Wow.
That's all I can watch.
Holy cow. We've got some very appropriate music going on in the background
Yes.
here.
This is the best version of getting mooned that I have ever experienced in my life.
Don't strain your eyes.
Oh,
wow.
I am just in awe. There just aren't the right words to describe this.
I'm just noticing it feels so strange to me right now. Like I
Yes.
feel the hair on my arm
Wow.
standing up. I feel like it's nighttime and what
It
am I
is.
doing? And it was daytime.
And actually, folks, we're starting to get some nighttime insects coming out.
Yes, we're starting
from
to
the
see
lights.
bugs.
Yeah, we are seeing bugs
Yes.
tonight. It's hard to hear them over the crowd, but I can definitely see them flying.
Yes, I think the animals are a little bit confused. Nikki, while I have you, we've got a lot of programs at NASA looking at the sun. No eclipse glasses required. As the Associate Director of Flight Programs, tell me, what can we expect NASA to be sending to the sun in the next few years?
We are so lucky in the midst of this incredible time of solar max. We're getting ready to.
I'm
seeing a diamond ring right now.
The diamond ring. Take a look. Put your glasses back on. Be safe. That is the diamond ring, folks. Wow, spectacular. Oh my gosh. Can even hear fireworks in the distance.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. And the light is already starting to change.
It really is.
You can
Wow.
And the crowds are loving it.
Hear the crowd just loving every second of it.
Oh, what a moment. I love those fireworks.
That was amazing.
Indianapolis is really pulling out all of the stops, and we love them for it. I also want to take a moment here to thank our 2 telescope operators, John and Dana, who have been providing these telescope views for us there from Ball State University. Thank you very much to John and Dana. All right.
It's like somebody flipped the lights back on.
It's like a light switch flip.
This is so crazy.
And I can feel it warming up already.
Yes.
Wow.
This is so amazing.
Incredible. Well, this is an incredible moment and an incredible moment for the Helio Big Year. Ladies, thank you so much for joining us. This has been fantastic.
Thank you for having me and sharing this.
I'm so excited to be here and to see this incredible sight.
Absolutely. Megan and Sarah, back to you.
Oh, that was so fun to experience, and I can't wait for us to do it now. Take a look at this drone shot where you can see it definitely got noticeably darker. We feel it here. It's colder. The crowd is cheering now. They're ready for totality here in Cleveland, Ohio. We are less than 3 minutes away, 2 minutes and 18 seconds away from totality here in Cleveland, Ohio. The crowd over here to our right going crazy, feeling the excitement. I'm ready for this. How are you?
Yeah, it's super cool. It's all of a sudden it's really getting dark and you're starting to feel it.
Yeah,
so cool.
It's like they just dimmed it out. Now it's like night. This happened within the last couple of seconds. But let's take a look around, because obviously we're not the only ones enjoying the total solar eclipse today. We have some we have some eclipse viewing events that we've seen around the country. So why don't we take a look at some of those? Wow. Oh my gosh. So this is
cool.
Times Square. That's the NASDAQ tower. And they are taking our feed live right now. And we're seeing
awesome.
Cleveland, Ohio sun.
They're only going to get a partial eclipse today, but they get to watch our eclipse with us. So.
Yeah, I'm really glad that they can do that. Wow, look, that sliver of a crescent just left. It's actually perfect on that building.
It's beautiful.
The shape of that building, right? And we can see some people in the foreground taking a look, stopping to watch. It's hard to stop in Times Square, right? But they're stopping to take a look at this with us.
Beautiful.
Oh, awesome. So this is just next to us. This is Progressive Field here in Cleveland, Ohio. So the Guardians have their opening day today, and the first pitch is like after 5 o'clock. But as you can see, they've opened up the stadium, and people are in there to enjoy
Yeah,
the
big crowd
eclipse.
in there to watch that. That's great.
Yeah, you can. Oh my gosh,
Oh,
it just got darker here.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, that's so interesting. And then Mentor City. You've been watching NASA's live broadcast as we just went into totality here at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Wow is all I can say, Kevin.
You feel the breeze, it's
That was
picking back
amazing.
up as we warm back up. Think about the times that you've waited in a line for an amusement park ride. Only this one was about 4 minutes. And to feel the change in temperature, to see Venus and Jupiter appear, pretty remarkable. We had another that jumped over the wall to come talk to us from Huntsville, Alabama. Your name, sir?
Alex.
Okay, in your words, what was it like?
It was just incredible. I mean, it's daytime, and all of a sudden it becomes night, and you look over and you see other planets in the solar system. It reminds you of how small we are and how great the universe is.
Wow. And your thoughts, the moment for you?
I mean, it was just a once-in-a-lifetime experience. I have never seen anything like that in my life. I may never see anything like it again, especially from a place like this, the Motor Speedway. Can't get much better than this.
And to be here and hearing the crowd roaring, what was that just like to be here with 50,000 other people to see this?
Oh, it was ecstatic. It was just such a human experience to be surrounded by so many people with this monumentous event.
And so you think about moments like this. This was certainly one that you'll remember. I even lost my train of thought just trying to come up with something. It's easy to do in this environment. Here's one other thing. This light that's coming back doesn't feel like real sunlight, does it?
Not at all. I mean, it's so cold out. There's still a breeze going.
There's a breeze.
Yeah, it reminds me of like an incandescent
eerie.
light that you've turned on, and we haven't gotten back to full sunshine yet.
What a moment we just had here. That was truly amazing.
So the other part of this is the other issue in our solar system, and it's traffic. Look at all the folks
yeah, they're rolling
that have
out of the
made a
Motor
decision
Speedway.
that they're going to start heading toward the exits. And so one of the places where people were still in their seats and was a major gathering down in Bloomington. Let's check in with Mark Mullins.
Hey guys, one of the things that stood out to me here is the way this Memorial Stadium erupted with so many cheers, with people screaming when we hit the totality. And then the hush that came. Everybody be quiet with their eyes to the sky, taking pictures of each other, feeling the cooler temperatures and experiencing the darkness. And then another wave of cheering and eruption when an airliner crossed right into the path of the sun and the moon. Everybody erupted at that. And then the last moment that we heard was as the moon moved away from the path of the sun, allowing that diamond ring to show. It was that hush and screaming and hush that was so remarkable. So this experience is more just about seeing what you could see, but hearing it too. Todd's at Butler. Butler, must have been an amazing experience there, Todd.
All right, thank you, Mark, down in Bloomington. We're back here at Butler, and we have a Butler family with us. This is the Banks family. What were your thoughts when we got into totality?
Oh my gosh, go ahead.
It was amazing, just seeing all of it go black and then like just seeing the light of the circle of the sun around the moon. It was absolutely amazing.
Yeah, what do you think, Lee?
That once in a lifetime. That was amazing. I was so glad I was here to see it.
Yeah, yes. You know, it's truly amazing because, you know, the sky gets dark sometimes for thunderstorms, right? But did you feel it? It just got like calm, and then the street lights came on, and there's just like a calmness to like the whole entire spectacle.
It's the calm and coolness of it, like all of a sudden, and it's just, wow, it's amazing.
And to see the weather change. I mean, like it got cooler.
You're right,
Yes.
yeah, and now it's going to be warm, so you can carry on. You can go find a patio, and you can have lunch and maybe a few beverages. I don't know about her. No, she's probably not. She doesn't look like she's quite there yet. And you are a Butler student, and so your parents came to join you for this once-in-a-lifetime event.
Awesome.
All right, Lee family, thank you so much for joining us. Absolutely here on WRTV. It truly was a surreal experience here, just being in the darkness and the calmness of the entire event, and just looking at the corona and the ring there all around the sun. We'll send it a little further north up to Anderson right now, and Rachel Wilkerson.
It surely was a unique experience. Here we all felt like kids in a candy store. People were counting down the moment. As you mentioned, they were cheering, and then it was just utter silence. And for Marsha and Lana, they've been in these chairs with their glasses all day waiting on that moment. I know you said that this was a once-in-a-lifetime experience for you. How are you feeling now that you saw it?
I am so glad that we came. I almost thought about, just not coming down, but I am so glad that I came, and it was really awesome.
I heard you cheering. Ooh, wow.
Yeah, wow, that was really cool. And that bright light, I didn't expect that. It's like a spotlight from outer space looking down here at us, but it's really cool. I'm so glad I experienced it.
I'm happy for you, and you as well. I saw you've been here happy.
Yes, it was awesome. Awesome experience. I loved that ring around the moon. That was gorgeous.
For me, just seeing everyone, everybody just went so quiet. It was silent. And it's not just here in Anderson, but everywhere, just to experience this moment.
Yeah.
That is.
Yeah.
A once-in-a-lifetime thing for us.
And, and she's my sister, so I just moved up here to be with her, so it's like really awesome that we got to experience this together.
Well, thank you, Marsha and Lana, for your time. So the next time I'll be able to witness one of these, I will be 50 years old, so that just shows the significance of this moment. Kevin and Nicole.
Rachel, thank you so much. We are still here live at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. There are still quite a bit of people hanging around. 50,000 people were here to see this just amazing moment. I didn't know what to expect, but when it happened, we were just looking up in the sky in awe.
Well, the moment for me is you're following in your glasses, okay?
Yes.
And when you're looking through the solar glasses, you see the sun. and then when it reaches totality, you don't see the sun. And I thought, something happened.
I kept looking
and I
up,
forgot to take off my glasses.
I did too.
And there it was in all its glory.
Oh, wow.
For me, I think it just has a calming effect, a quieting effect. It's a relaxing experience. But I was going to say to those gentlemen from Huntsville, which is kind of the hub of a lot of the next generation of space exploration and all the research that's going on with rockets. We were just down there at the Space Museum. But new astronomers are born today. Others like them are just so in awe of this that they are going to follow and travel. Just like the people that are here from nearly 30 different countries have gone on the trek to enjoy the moment in a different part of the world with different cultures, but yet all come away with the same thing. And I think that's a respect for our place in the world.
There was so much anticipation leading up to today. Will there be cloud cover? Will the weather cooperate? 125,000 people, according to Visit Indy, came right here to the Circle City to see this event, and it went perfect, did it not?
No, it did. And it puts you in another mindset that we're not in control of anything.
Yeah.
In other words, cloud cover forecasting is much more difficult than precipitation forecasting, and so we started talking about the types of clouds that we would have. And we mentioned these are 20,000 feet up, made of ice crystals, and kind of like a dimmer switch on that sunshine. But the eclipse shined through brightly and will be celebrated for years.
One thing I thought was really cool about today is everyone had their Eclipse themed gear on. So we got tons of video and pictures of people with their cool t-shirts. Some people have seen the eclipse twice. Others were just celebrating for the first time. I asked one lady who had a mix of Indy 500 and Eclipse themed fashion about her get up today, and she was looking good. Take a listen.
I just love representing historicness, and then black and white checkered's one of the awesomest designs there can be.
Where are you guys from?
I love it. And we are here at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway where people are rolling out of here right now. So if you live anywhere around this area, please do not try to drive around here, because all these 50,000 people, our friends who were here viewing the eclipse with us, they are rolling out of the speedway.
I was just yelling over the top of the camera.
Kevin has made friends with everyone
Well,
today.
there's a documentary crew here from New York City.
And they're taping us.
Crews from Florida and from New York and everywhere you can imagine across the country. But as we glow in the moment of the returning sunshine, we're going to return toward ABC. Thank you for joining us for the Great Eclipse 2024 Hoosier style.
But David said he predicted this. It would clear just in time.
Yes, it's some happy moments here.
Okay.
Hey, I've got Amy Code. She's her 18th birthday. We're just thinking your first eclipse.
Okay.
It was better than anything when the sun